Greetings! Welcome to the devlog for update 80 of hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades. We're going to start off as always with a quick sound check. Make sure speakers aren't up too high. Wonderful. So what have we got for you this week? Well, as you can see, I am once again standing in the Cappocolosseum. That's right, this has been brought back. It took a decent amount of rework and rebalancing and tweaking because of the ways in which the SOSIG AI has once again been upgraded since Rot Wieners. And so, especially because a bunch of these modes involve melee-oriented SOSIGs, I had to go back in, retune some things, change the way spawning worked, change and essentially rebuild all of the profiles for the various games. And so what does this basically mean is that it's that our prior games here involving SOSIGs, Assault and Pepper, Meat and Metal, Battle Petite, and King of the Grill still play out largely how they did before, except with a wider range of firearms for the SOSIGs in Battle Petite, better melee options, in, say, Meat and Metal and Apocalypse. We got new Rot Wiener types in Rotten. You will notice that some of these have, in fact, gotten a bit more challenging, because the A is a bit smarter, it fights better in melee, and is better armed in certain circumstances. So I have, instead of clearing the scoreboards for these modes, instead what I've done is just given you a bump or a boost with the score, so that your new scores end up sort of will eventually trend towards the top of the boards, but it's still it'll still be a challenge to get on there. So yeah, but the big thing we're gonna come over here is, that's right, we have the functional SMEME marketplace, and you're like, oh goodness, what is this nonsense? Well, this nonsense is our ability to purchase, buy, and sell various Picatinny rail attachment gun hats. So we can move our page forward and back here, and we can see what these are going for. So if you've got the G-Bucks, you can just buy your favorite one there. You can see Grouchy here's got plenty of G-Bucks, because, well, I'm the developer, so I just told the game how much currency I should have. And over here is our inventory. So let's say that you've played some rounds of the Cappocolosseum. You will now have some gun hat cases in your inventory here. You can spawn them by just pointing at the actual icon for your inventory, boop, and spawning them like so. You'll notice that went down one. This is the only copy of this case. Oh dear, those got stuck together. There we go. And we're going to need to buy some keys to open them, which I can afford, because I'm Mr. Moneybags here. Spawn some keys, and then we can pop these open. Here we go. Ooh, let's see what we got. Aw, looks like we got a brown general's cap. Let's see what's in this one. Don't you just love watching case opening? We got a green cadet's cap. Boo, just getting... There are 6 rarities. These are all well done rarity, which is the common ones. Oh, looks like we got a classic helmet in gray. And we got ourselves a military cap in black. Man, nothing but commons. Oh, did we get a duplicate? Oh no, it's just a brown one. So, got nothing but commons. Crates, they are cruel. What if we wanted to deck out one of our firearms before going into battle? Let's grab maybe a tan one here. Ha! We can now let everyone know that we're in charge, because our gun has a general's cap on it. Oh yeah. So yeah, so there are 69, that's a sex number, hats to collect, and if you've got duplicates and you don't want them anymore, you can sell them for this depressingly deflated price here. Just be warned, once you do, they will no longer show up in the item spawner. And if you're wondering where to pull them out later, if you go under miscellaneous gun hats, we can see the ones that we have unlocked here. But as I said, if you sell your only copy of one, it will once again disappear from the item spawner. So you might be asking how that was all very nice and wonderfully, yeah, exactly. How do we get G-Bucks? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm not going to show you the soul-crushing labor that you're going to have to do because it should be experienced in person for the first time. We've got the first of our wonderful G-Bucks jobs for you. There's going to be a new one each week, all month. The first one is Sosig Corpse Disposal. At the for the incredibly high-paying rate of 7 Graunchy bucks and 20 Graunchy pennies per hour. I definitely recommend you put on a back brace for it. You know, ocean, all that. Any hoozles, that just about does it. It's a short devlog this week, mainly because I spent pretty much all my time getting this up and running again. Yo, hope you're all doing well. I'm sure a number of you are probably a little puzzled about some of the Meatmas stuff, but about every other year, I sort of cycle back and forth between doing an advent calendar one year and then doing something a little goofier, a little you could call them microtransaction polemics, but basically in part so that I can enjoy some of my December as the advent calendars are a marathon of epic proportions to make happen. But that does mean that this month, instead of an update a day, there's going to be the standard sort of updates each Friday, and each one is going to be a thematic collection this month. I've got some absolutely fantastic weapon attachments ready for you folks, along with some special firearms and a couple other surprises. If you didn't see the Graunchy video from the other day, make sure it's the prior video on the channel. Make sure to check it out. It's nice and short. I've got some great, you'll probably have noticed scheduled for December 20th. We're going to have some special toys as well for those of you who play a whole bunch of Meat Fortress. So it's gonna be a fantastic month filled with new toys, with some goofy stuff. There's gonna be some more Graunchy jobs for collecting G-Bucks to get all of to fill out your gun hat collection. And in addition to that, I do want to add a couple more modes into the Cappocolosseum that have been requested over the past year. Like a really common one was doing something similar to the Battle Petite mode, but instead of having all of the bots fighting each other, it's just you versus all of them as a sort of like, can you survive long enough to take all of them out, moving through the environment. So I'm going to put that in, and I've got another cool idea or two before the end of all of this. So yeah. I think that's about it. There were a few other bug fixes in the build, but as I said, it was mostly focused on getting the Cappocolosseum running again. Let me know if anything is not working for you folks, and I hope you all survive your Black Friday. And I'll see you all next week. Peace.